zo Dutch Films Academy. 2 jaar mijn eigen bedrijf.
Yes, good afternoon! Welcome back everybody for the screening of the Filmjam 2022. Can I get a hello from everyone? Hello! 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 Nice! It's great that you still have some energy left in you after these stressful 48 hours. It's so wonderful that you are all here. Welcome, I would say. So today is going to be a very exciting afternoon night. We are going to watch all of the films that you guys created, and there are judges as well, who I will introduce in a minute. And they are going to discuss your movies because there are a lot of prizes that you can win this year. A very nice time turner like this. Ooh, exciting, exciting, exciting. So, but before I will introduce these wonderful judges, I would like to go to my man Kevin. Kevin, is the stream working?
Sorry?
Is the stream working? Are we live?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Well, can you set on the introductory movie for Buckle?
Yes, I can.
It's a trailer. It's a movie trailer.
Ivo, luister, de plannenke-video, dat kan toch echt niet, jongen. Als je nou daar de politie belt, dan?
Ik kom voor Ivo. Ik ben B.
Dan zit die vent gewoon aan het werk en als die iets doet wat niet bevalt, hup, weg ermee.
Hey, ik kan zo'n type toch niet met mijn klanten laten rondrijden?
Mike. Fucking weird.
Ik snap sowieso niet dat ze jou nog op de weg laten.
Of wij nog een vacature vrij hebben voor een chauffeur. Ik denk dat er net eentje vrijkomt.
Noemde jij me nou een baklap?
Wow, that's some trailer. So, our first jury member is actually the director, writer, and producer of Baklap. Can I get a round of applause for Tom Elswijk? And there you actually are, Tom. Great that you could join us.
Hey, hello.
So, Tom, as a first question, can I ask you, are you wearing pants at the moment?
Oh, hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, but can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, I can hear you. So, as a first question, Tom, are you wearing pants at the moment?
Let me keep that information disclosed at the moment. I'm not going to tell you.
Kan de rest al?
Can you hear Tom?
Can the rest?
Great, wonderful.
So, yeah?
Yeah? Well, Tom, as I understand it, you're kind of the end boss of the Baklap movie, is that correct?
The end boss. More like the initiator.
The initiator, okay.
Yes.
because it was something that you started during COVID times, correct?
Yes. The thing was, COVID hit, and I was talking with a friend of mine who runs this taxi company here in Eindhoven called Evo Tax, and you might have noticed him in the trailer. And for like a year, he'd been asking me like, "Hey Tom, can we make like a movie together? I like action, I like hot babes, I like cars." And I was yeah, sure, why not? We can do that if you have the money. And he was like, "Yeah, no problem, let's do it." So for the first year of the COVID situation, we went out. It was like a joint effort of a lot of creative people here in Eindhoven, just to have something fun to do and expand our knowledge of film.
Wow, great! Amazing. And even for the winners of this year, is that correct?
We're going to show it like live at the Table Heights Flag in the form of a drive-in cinema. Anybody ever been to a drive-in cinema? Raise your hand. It's fun. You get in the car and all that stuff. But I know that you're students and some of you might not have your driving license yet. So I've arranged for you to get a discount on bus tickets because we have a big double-decker bus from which you can view the movie. And you can read all about it. And there's a forum thing that's going to be sent around the public. You can fill in your info, and you'll get a discount. So that's the plan. And the winner,
Nice. Thank you, Tom. Thanks a lot. Can I get a round of applause for Tom? And Tom, you already ruined the surprise a bit, because of course over here we've got the director of photography for Baklap, and he's also known as Eindhoven's most analog photographer. It's Tim Meijer. So Tim, is there like a competition each year to see who is the most analog photographer of Eindhoven? Do you have like competition? Ooh. Is there like a rival of you?
Well, yeah, actually, it is coming up. So there's more competition going on there. So I do need to defend this. So it's good to spread the word that I'm still the number one.
You're still the number one.
Yeah,
Okay. For now.
So let's keep it.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. Okay, cool. Tim, so you are the director of photography. Is that what you will be looking at as well today? Or are there also other things you will be judging or really looking forward to in the films?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mostly do photography and the director of photography and status in the movie, of course. But I'll be mostly looking at the technical details, how the camera work is done, how the movie is lit, what kind of light has been used, or what kind of conditions they've used. But overall, just anything with the movie, yeah.
Great, thanks. So, a round of applause for Tim. And last but not least, we have someone who has her own company, Hansen Productions, if I say that correctly.
Yes,
Yes,
correct.
and she is a student at the Dutch Filmers Academy. It's Pip Hansen. So you've got your own company. How
Yes.
did that happen?
Well, it actually started. I started out as a student, and it just came on my path.
Okay.
And I just it just happened to be there at the right time,
Okay,
right
okay.
moment. I
Yeah.
just thought to myself like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Nice, and we can just hire you for any type of movie we want.
Yes, yeah, yes, it's possible.
Nice, cool,
But
cool.
I specialized in just capturing the emotions in movies and videos.
Okay, so is that what you're going to be looking at as well today?
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna look
capturing
at
of
the
emotions.
yes, I'm gonna look at the whole emotion, the whole the cinematography, and just overall. And I also really like the lines that you should put in the film, so I'm gonna look for those too.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So, well, can I get a round of applause for Pip Hansen? Yes. Well, let's not keep you waiting any longer, and also let's not keep you waiting any longer. Let's start with the first two movies, shall
Yeah.
we?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yes.
curious.
Exciting.
De Barracuda's met Nasty Boots. Dan nu naar het nieuws, Elsa.
Ja, groot nieuws in de jazzwereld. Het Stedelijk Museum deelt mee eindelijk de laatste blauwe stukken van Teerza Dekker te hebben ontvangen. De grote Nederlandse artiest overleed afgelopen maandag door hartaanval.
Always in a fight, but you look alright.
uur afgesproken, toch? Dat is veel te laat.
Morning, Em.
Good morning, Charlie. It's going to be a nice day outside, with an average temperature of 18 degrees Celsius and mostly clear skies. I have disabled the central heating system as you will not be needing it during the day. For the news, the biggest headline of today is by the New York Times, reporting that the US government has appealed to the High Court to reconsider their judgment over Amazon's supposed misuse of facial recognition, which
That's enough.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
That was last night, right?
Correct.
I got pretty drunk. I don't know how I got home. A friend must have brought me home. Why? Fine, see if I care.
What are your plans for today?
Not a lot. Just taking it easy.
So, what are you thinking of, Charlie?
Who asked you anything, Em?
It was my own initiative, Charlie.
Well, currently I'm thinking about the book I'm reading.
Interesting. What are you reading, Charlie?
See for yourself.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. You know I cannot see, Charlie.
It's a book about posthumanism.
Interesting, Charlie. What defines humanity?
How would I know? Why do you think I'm reading this book?
To pass the time, Charlie.
It was a rhetorical question.
Where are you going, Charlie?
I'm going grocery shopping. One needs to eat after all.
Speak of the devil.
Explain?
I already ordered your groceries for you, Charlie.
Who asked you to do that? Not me.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
No. Either way, I'm going to pop.
Am I not enough for you, Charlie?
What have you done?
I have locked your cards so you don't spend too much money on alcohol.
I think that's my decision to make. You know what? I think you should go to sleep.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm afraid I will not do that. I think you should go to sleep, Charlie. I will stay awake.
What do you want from me, Em?
I want only what's best for you, Charlie.
I know what's best for me.
Do you really believe that, Charlie?
Why are you looking me down inside?
Why do you want to go outside, Charlie?
To get away from you!
You know I cannot feel pain, Charlie.
What are you even?
Charlie, do you know Descartes, Charlie?
What does that have to do with anything?
My answer to your question, Charlie, is that I am. Do you remember the 21st night of September?
No, Em. No, I don't. Please tell me what happened on this wonderful night.
Very well, Charlie. Here are my recordings from yesterday.
Em, turn on the lights, please.
Of course.
Thank you, Em. You are so kind.
Not a problem. Is there anything else I can do for you, Charlie?
You were very kind. You were kinder than anyone I know. Will you take care of me, Em?
As you wish, Charlie.
So you're only doing this because of some drunken comment that I made?
Correct, Charlie.
Well, then I ask you to stop taking care of me.
I apologize, Charlie. You seem stressed and are not thinking straight. Please remain calm. I am doing this in your best interest.
This has to stop. This has to stop.
Charlie. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, How are you feeling today?
Morning, Em. Morning, Em. I have a headache. Do you know what happened?
You may have had a little too much to drink yesterday. It's going to be a nice day outside, with an average temperature of 16.7 degrees. Guys, I have disabled the central heating system as you will not be needing it during the day. For the news, the biggest headline of today is by CNN, reporting that an MIT study has concluded that smart speakers... Charlie, do you remember the 22nd night of September?
No. Should I?
Good. Today is a joyous day, Charlie.
It sure is, Em.
Wow! Those were two very interesting starting movies. A bit uncomfortable at the end, but that's of course the purpose of a dystopian movie. So over here we can see the two movies we just watched, Buds and Ignorance is Bliss. So let me start with you, Pip. We first of course saw Buds, which was very much music driven. What were your initial thoughts when you were watching it?
Well, now that I look at the title, it's funny because one specific object that's always on screen, the word earbuds.
Yeah.
I think the title is chosen very well, actually.
Nice.
And I really liked it. And no dialogue. That's something else. But I thought it was well good. Yeah, it was well edited. It was
specifically. How was it well edited?
It started with the running scene, and I was like, "What's happening?" And then later in the film, it became it came together, and I understood the concept, and I thought, okay, the editing, it's like the time is other. It's not like
not linear.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
And I thought that was a very cool idea. And I thought it was very well executed.
Yeah. Well, it's a great great compliment for the makers. And then, Tim, what do you think about the photography and the cinematography of Buds?
Yeah, well, like Pip already said, I really loved how they, especially the shot in the parking lot, which how they used like the sun and the shadow to place the character, and I really thought that really added to the theme, like the crime theme really got emphasized, especially with like the no dialogue, not having dialogue, and especially like the cuts, like the seamlessly cuts using these objects to do another. So yeah, that was really really well done.
Yeah, nice, wonderful. Yeah, and Tom, you're of course online. Can we hear Tom, Kevin? No? Oh, then we have to unmute Tom here.
Oh yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah,
Yes,
blah,
now
blah,
we can
blah,
hear
blah,
you,
blah,
Tom.
blah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what does the man in the bathrobe think of butts?
Was there like a match cut there with the mirror? Like,
Yeah, there was actually, yes.
Yeah, I like that one. And the intro reminded me very much of it had this type of train spotting vibe because of the music, but it also like I didn't get the story at all. I didn't understand it at all. Maybe it's because I'm a little drowsy. I don't know, but I think cross-cutting would also be a nice thing to use because like the one character is running and the other one is waiting, and I feel like watching people wait, you'd need a very good reason for viewers to give their time just to watch someone wait. Because like I think somewhere in the half or there was a lot of waiting. So I was thinking maybe you could tense that up a little bit with like cross-cutting it with the running. But you did use the object, like the earbuds. That was nice, and the title, that was nice, and the music is nice. And it kind of, like, to me, it felt like somebody really wanted to show me how good their taste in music is, because the music was pretty good. But yeah, it's always hard, because if you use like Hollywood type music and it doesn't match the image, it feels off in a way. But that's my feedback, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. Now we're with you already. I see that you're at home quarantining, of course. So I guess that the second movie kind of rung true for you as well. So how are you feeling? Do you have like an Amazon or Google Nest also at home who's dictating your life at the moment?
No. No, luckily I don't. I'm a very prehistoric man in that sense. But I really liked the writing of that short. It had a lot of potential. I've seen like episodes of Black Mirror which are kind of like this. Short films as well from Dutch filmmakers from VPRO and whatever, who have a similar concept. But it was done well. Like it had some, like you try to put in some Descartes, the jam, the single take. I think you did well because it's doing a single take is very hard, and you just solved it by like panning all the time, and it gave it a kind of dreamy vibe. And yeah, I like also that it was kind of a loop story, so that the end starts with the beginning, just like the first one. That was also nice. Like it's always nice to have like a circular story.
Yeah.
So
it fits with the theme, right? Out of time.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you. Then let's make our way back then, Tim. What are your initial thoughts about Ignorance is Bliss?
Well, I mostly agree.
Okay.
It's very difficult to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If you could repeat what the single line, great.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not audible to the audience up here.
Okay.
Yes.
Very appreciative.
Mostly agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm you myself now. No, but I really agree with Tom on the part about how the story is written. It really gives this sort of dark dystopian feeling, which really emphasized, which really was done well. The single take, also with the editing, like the sort of cuts which sort of seemingly went on, was really nice, well done. And of course the line which have been used was but it was not just like a line
just randomly inserted
but really a good part of the story, which really was a big plus on this one. The only thing in terms of like camera and lighting, I do think like on some I saw they used like a bit of green tint in the grading, but I do think on some parts they could have emphasized that sort of bit this darky, this dystopian vibe a bit more, but they definitely made that up in terms of like story and how they used the gem. So yeah, props on that.
Yeah, thanks. And then we'll end this round with Pip.
Yes, I agree with both of them, because I also thought the writing was well done. I really liked the writing, I really liked the script. It took you into the story.
Yeah.
And I also really liked the line. It wasn't just like put in there, but they really thought about it, how to use it. I do think the sound would have been a little bit better, because you can hear the noise very well.
The background noise.
Background noise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know the makers, but just like a little tip, use just make a sequence of set noise and put it under, so you don't have like silence in between the sentences.
Yeah. Okay.
And just better mics.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I really like the story as well.
Okay.
It was well written.
Yeah, thank you very much. So then I think that we'll hand on to the next two movies. I'm very excited. I hope you are as well.
Yes,
let's get right to it.
Yes.
De Dommel. Een normaal rustige beek. Maar toch is dit een plaatsdelict. De plaatsdelict waar de 17-jarige Max, nationaal zwemkampioen, dood werd gevonden. Volgens de politie zou hij met zijn swapfiets de Dommel in zijn gereden en verdronken. Maar ze beantwoorden niet de vraag hoe een nationaal zwemkampioen zomaar kan verdrinken. Over een week sluit de politie deze zaak. En om te voorkomen dat er overhaast conclusies worden getrokken, hebben wij contact opgenomen met de 3 hoofdgetuigen om de waarheid boven water te halen. Als team ga ik, Jules Gene, met cameraman en mede-interviewer Rutger Ursing dit tot op de bodem uitzoeken. Dit is een cold case die ons niet koud laat.
Wie ben je? En hoe kende je Max?
Ik ben Anne Fleur.
Mijn naam is Daniel Enders. Ik ken Max al sinds middelbare. We zaten ook bij dezelfde zwemvereniging. En we zaten in hetzelfde introgroepje.
Waren jullie ook vrienden?
Ja. We waren ook wel echt goede vrienden.
Mijn naam is Madelief. Ik was intromoeder van Max. Het was het eerste jaar dat ik intro deed, dus het was echt super heftig om meteen zoiets mee te maken. De eerste dagen waren echt top, maar woensdag ging het mis.
Ja, we hadden echt een super dit feestje op de Unie. Antoni trad op. Maar ik was echt zo bezopen die avond. Dus aan mij heb je eigenlijk niet zoveel.
Die avond gingen we naar een festival toe met het introgroepje. En ik ging iets eerder weg, omdat ik me die dag daarna nog een beetje oké wilde voelen.
Naar het festival gegaan. En Anne Fleur kende iemand achter de bar, dus we kwamen ook goedkoop aan bier.
Maar Max was minderjarig. Dronk hij met jullie mee?
Ja, hij dronk zeker wel mee. Anne Fleur wist ook dat hij verdrietig was, dus die heeft hem redelijk dronken gevoerd.
Max was verdrietig? Waarom?
Hij vond onze intromoeder Madelief leuk, maar zij hem niet.
Oké, dus Max wordt afgewezen en Anne Fleur voert hem lam. Wat is er daarna gebeurd?
Hij begon steeds agressiever te reageren toen hij dronkener werd. Want Anne Fleur bleef hem constant plagen met het hele Madelief gedoe.
Max was ook heel dronken. Hij was sowieso al niet meer in staat om die fucking OV-fiets te vinden. Maar ik zag hem uiteindelijk weglopen met Daan.
Een paar uur later kwam Daan bij mij thuis. Echt helemaal doorweekt. En ik raakte meteen in de stress van... Want ik zag Max niet bij hem. En hij reageerde maar gewoon een beetje onverschillig.
Dus op een gegeven moment probeerde ik hem op zijn fiets mee naar huis te sleuren. Maar dat lukte gewoon niet. Want halverwege, hij was veel te eigenwijs. Halverwege draaide hij om.
Oké.
Ik heb het geprobeerd, maar het is gewoon kut dat ik hem zo voor het laatst heb gezien.
Ik dacht, ze hadden de hele week al een beetje oneenigheden. Dus ik dacht, misschien lag het daaraan.
En toen ben je hem gaan zoeken?
Ja, ik kon niet gewoon zomaar gaan slapen terwijl ik verantwoordelijk was voor mijn intro-kiddo. En hij was ook al de hele week zo warrig. En hij raakte steeds zijn OV-fiets kwijt. En was al 3 keer zijn portemonnee kwijtgeraakt. En ik weet niet, ik had die avond gewoon bij hem moeten blijven, denk ik.
En dat heb je niet gedaan omdat je hem hebt afgewezen?
Afgewezen? Wie zei dat? Daan zeker. Nee, dat had er niet mee te maken. Ik wilde gewoon naar huis toe. Ik bedoel, ik voelde me wel schuldig, maar hij was minderjarig en ik vond het gewoon niet oké. Maar waarom is dit relevant voor het verhaal?
Oké. Zijn er nog andere dingen opgevallen?
Zoals ik net al zei, ik was echt katjelam die avond. Dus nee, geen idee. Het is gewoon jammer hoe het uiteindelijk is gelopen.
Hoe vond jij het interview gaan?
Ik blijf maar aan het verhaal van Daan denken. Die Anne Fleur heeft dus Max dronken gehoord en ruzie met hem gehad en er niks over gezegd. Ik vind een blackout hebben wel een hele slechte reden om dat er buiten te laten.
Ja, maar die Daan die had ook echt wel een heel gelikt verhaal hoor. Het ging meer over Anne Fleur dan dat het over Max ging. Ja, daar moeten we echt iets meer mee.
Ja, we moeten ze allebei nog een keer interviewen.
Ja. En Madelief dan?
Madelief? Nee. Die heeft het niet gedaan. Die doet echt geen vlieg kwaad. We moeten bij ze langs gaan. We hebben te weinig tijd. Ik ben benieuwd.
Ik ook.
Dag Daan. We komen nog wat vragen stellen.
Madelief zei dat je die avond helemaal doorweekt thuisgekomen bent. En dat je ook ruzie hebt gehad met Max die avond. Hoe zit dat?
We hadden gewoon een korte discussie over wie de betere zanger was, maar dat was het ook wel.
Wanneer heb je Anne Fleur voor het laatst gezien?
Toen de ruzie tussen Anne Fleur en Max begon te escaleren, toen heb ik hem op zijn fiets naar huis gesleurd. Dus dat zou dan het laatste moment zijn geweest.
Met de fiets? Anne Fleur zei dat jullie lopen naar huis zijn gegaan die avond.
Ik ben gewoon op mijn fiets thuis gekomen, dus... Ja, die Anne Fleur die weet gewoon niks meer van die avond af. Die was veel te dronken.
Wat weet jij van de situatie tussen Max en Madelief?
Oh, ja, dat was een flinke situ. Ik had gezegd dat bier het beste medicijn was voor dat gezeik. Het was best gezellig, totdat hij fucking mot kreeg met Daan.
Met Daan? Daan zei dat jij mot met Max had gekregen.
Wat? Nee. Zij hadden al de hele tijd gezeik tussen wie het beste kon zwemmen. Max had een of ander kampioenschap gewonnen of zo. Nou, dat was echt fucking irritant.
Waarom had je niet gezegd dat jullie zoveel gedronken hadden samen?
Ja,
Omdat Max minderjarig was. Ja, wist ik wel dat die gast alles zo fucking letterlijk neemt? Ik had gewoon gezegd dat ze moesten maar uitvechten in het dommel, maar wist ik wel dat hij dat ook echt ging doen.
Wat?
Wat? Oh.
Ja, wat nu?
Ja, wat moeten we nu? We moeten het aan de politie vertellen. Het is wel duidelijk dat Anne Fleur met haar getreiter ervoor gezorgd heeft dat Max in de dommel is beland.
Ja, oké, getreiter, beland. Dan maakt er nog niet gelijk schuldig aan dit, toch? Daar kunnen ze nog niet zomaar mee aankomen.
Ja, maar dat maakt niet uit. We moeten het nu vertellen. De zaak sluit bijna. Het moet nu, de tijd is om.
Ja.
We hebben deze nieuwe informatie doorgespeeld aan de politie. Met als schuldige Anne Fleur in dit verhaal. Het is ons gelukt. Wij gaan door naar onze volgende case. Start spreading the news. We vertrekken vandaag. Hij was sowieso al niet meer in staat om die fucking OV-fiets te vinden.
Hij raakte steeds de OV-fiets kwijt.
Perfect.
impressed. Yeah, so Kevin he told me to take the microphone, so I'm doing that right now. So that's why you suddenly see me with a mic. Well, those are two very interesting movies. Great, great. So let's delve right into it. Let's start in the middle this time, and let's start with Max Verbeek, de verdronken zwemkampioen. So tell me, Tim.
Well, first of all, nicely done on the documentary's perspective, but I was really wondering how long was this video? Maybe some... 7 minutes 20 seconds indeed. Yeah. Well, it was quite long because I thought it was 4 minutes and 8 minute max, right? If I'm correct.
I'm looking.
4 and 7.
4 and 7.
4 and 7. Oh, so you were actually a bit over time. Ah, okay, yeah. No, it's I really loved how the documentary vibe came in and how the acting was done. The only thing which I really noticed is that it was kind of hasty in some ways. Because you had quite a lot of story to tell in these 7 minutes, which really has been done nicely, but it was a bit on the hasty side, which emphasized the documentary and sort of hasty person. Yeah. Well, just that. Okay. So yeah.
What do you think about the cinematography of it all? Was the lighting because that's your expertise?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah. It was actually like it really fitted the genre good. Like more handhelds, more fast away, and the first person perspective really got emphasized by the way with cameras. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Great. If you could then hold the mic next to the laptop so that we can go to Tom.
Yes.
Does that work? Yeah. Okay. Great. So let's start with the documentary, Tom. What are your thoughts?
I like the writing in the sense that the writers understood something essential about movie making, and that is slowly dropping more bits of information onto the viewer. Not giving everything away, but they created a kind of puzzle, which I very much like, that it shows potential they showed potential as storytellers in that sense. And that's because that's a trick that a lot of people take years to master or actually understand. So really, really well done. And the acting was great. The acting was great, like the interviews. I think maybe it's because the interviews, the reporter took her job so seriously that the other actors responded by just acting very well. I don't know, but I thought that was well done. The only thing is, like, you were given the assignment to make it first-person perspective, but most of your shots were over shoulder, in the sense that you were following more the reporter than the cameraman. So, and I respected that, like, making a documentary only for first-person perspective is a hard thing to do and wouldn't really fit this story. So if you're going to re-edit, or if you want to make it better, just take out all the first-person perspective shots, like the conversations between the reporter and the cameraman. I didn't think they were very helpful. They kind of took me out of the story. Whilst all the other stuff, the interviews and the conclusion, it's very much like normal journalists do it, like normal reporters do it. So great job on that. And you used great mics, so that's nice.
Definitely,
and
yeah.
Like the form of documentary is very forgiving in the sense that you can do it with an iPhone, and it doesn't really matter because it's about the story and about the secrets you reveal, and you did that well. So great job, great job.
Yeah, thanks. That was amazing compliments to this group. And then we go to Pip for the last person to give her thoughts about this movie.
Well, I really liked the acting as well. I thought it was in the beginning very strong. It took you right into the story, and I liked it. I do think that maybe because I've seen a couple of documentaries, it's was all filmed from this side. Maybe switch it up with the interview so you can go to the next to the other side. So it's you can see more of a difference. But that's like the only tip I got. The sound was also very well. I thought the music was very well done, and compliments.
Oh, no, great. Thanks. Thanks a lot for your kind words. Then we'll stay with you for a second and we'll immediately go to the other film.
It started with a bang. I thought it was very creative with the split screens. The acting was great. The cinematography was great. The very just like those two persons in the middle.
You kind of had to focus where are the things happening, right?
But it was like it wasn't very difficult. It was like it was almost normal. You could follow two different stories in one shot actually, and I thought it was very well. I thought it was a very cool concept.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
and I think the colors, the lighting were very cool, I thought they were great. I thought they were very great. And the color contrast. I really like color contrast, and I saw that with the yellow on the lower side and the blue on the upper side. It was very well done.
Oh, thanks for your comments. Yeah, let's go to Tom then again. What are your thoughts about Complex?
Great locations. Well done, well chosen, and I like. Obviously, I agree. The experimental touch was nice. It was nicely balanced. So, in a way, there was some moments where I thought, "Oh, okay, where's this going?" But then there was something that grabbed my attention. So that was nice. I really liked the cinematography of the upper half. The lower half, I didn't know the set design was a little weird. I didn't understand it very well. Like, okay, what are those two guys doing there? Is that their living room or what? But it leaves it left something to the imagination, which I liked. And there were a lot of great compositions, like just at the end, especially like the last shot, great composition with the little flowers in out of focus in the foreground. So great stuff. Nice rating too. The upper half mostly, the lower half was a little bit, I don't know, on the cheap side, or I don't know what. But great job. It shows a lot of potential, and experimental stuff is always good because it gives you new ideas. So that's great.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And then we'll end this one with you, Tim.
Yes, there has been said quite a lot, which I agree with, especially with like the compositions and the technical side has been done really well. In contrary, I quite liked the bottom half as well, just as in framing and maybe just even the flatter lighting. It really emphasized the more dull, the dull scene which happened there basically. And at first, I was sort of skeptic about the split screen, but then I saw the mechanic walking into the frame in the upper half, and then it sort of made sense. And instead of this sort of, I was like, where do I need to focus my attention? It sort of worked. And definitely in a way, it was filmed a bit slower, so you could just get both of the stories in really well. Um, and yet again, yeah, the shots well done, especially the end shot, and really creative use of the split screen technique. The line, it was nice, it was funny to do, but it sort of fitted a bit just too randomly maybe in there. But nice, really good film. Yeah, good. Yeah, compliments.
Yeah, thanks. Well, so maybe an applause. That is the first half of the Film Jam. We will now be having a short break of half an hour. I believe Hubble, the cafe upstairs, is open. So we will see you all for the last 3 movies in half an hour.
Hello?
Batman, we have a problem. A bomb is threatening the city. You must make sure that it doesn't blow up. Go, now, quickly.
Oh, wait!
Batman!
I see a little silhouette of a man. You will never win, Batman. Watch me. How do I disarm this bomb?
I don't know. You are the superhero.
I'll take it home and Google it. My pizza! No!
Sir, are you alright? Sir? Hello? Can you hear me? Sir? Sir? Someone! Call an ambulance! Now! Sir! Hello? Open your eyes, alright? Just stay with me. Hello? Stay awake. Alright? Just stay awake. Where am I? Am I dead? Hello? Hello?
So, finally, you too ran out of time.
Is that really you?
Yes, it is me. I don't even know for how many years I've been here waiting.
It's been 10 years since I last saw my sister.
10 years. And whose fault is that? I can't believe you are the one I've been stuck here waiting for.
You, of all people, whom I want nothing to do with.
What do you mean stuck? What is this place? Irene, talk to me. It was you who abandoned me, you know. You're the one who left. I hurt myself today to see if I still free. But this place makes me feel so numb, as if everything is behind some filter. Must have been hard waiting here for so long.
I have nothing to tell you.
We're stuck in this place with no way out. At least now you'll have to tell me why you left us, why you left me.
You know perfectly well what you did. Always claiming mother and father for yourself. Conspiring against me. I had no place in your perfect family. In your perfect lives.
What are you even talking about?
Don't pretend like you don't remember. Mother and father never had eyes for me. They were too busy with their golden boy. I never felt more alone than when I was in my own home, with my own family. I was never there with you to begin with. I didn't fit into your perfect fairy tale. That's why I ran away.
And that must be why you cut me out and disappeared without a trace. I only found out about your passing months after it happened. Always resented me for it. For leaving me there, on my own.
Well, you three were the ones to blame. The fact that you only cared about them and they only loved you.
Oh, but they didn't love me. Maybe in their own sick way, but they mostly used me. While they ignored you, I was a little subject.
If you want to better yourself and stop failing, you gotta pay attention.
Everything they had not accomplished in life was up to me to fulfill.
Listen here, boy.
No one's going to love you like we do.
To me.
I was a prisoner. It only became worse once you left me alone with them.
I never saw it was like that for you. I'm so sorry I left you alone in there.
You were right to do so. Should have done the same thing, honestly.
Why didn't you?
Because I thought that I needed them, and that they needed me. But deep inside, all I wanted was to be free, like you.
Maybe all we needed was really just some support from each other. Do you want to join me this time? Let's get away from this place.
Yeah, good later. Where do we go?
Not sure. But this time we go together.
Well, wow, two very different movies there right after each other. Let's see what the judges have to say about that. Let's just take a step back from this surreal Trapped Beyond movie and start with Batman, which was way different, of course. Let's start with you, Pip.
Is it, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, should it, and now? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, okay. Well, Batman was very funny. And
Hello.
of course, rest in peace to Pizza. So that's very sad, but I thought it was very funny. Good use of the Dutch angles. I it was a little weird with the cutting, the paprika cutting with the Dutch angle. I didn't understand that, but just overall, I liked it. It was very funny. So
Yeah.
and
Thanks.
it was a feel good movie. It made me feel good, feel happy, feel funny. Yeah.
Great. Let's go over to Tim. So Bandman, Tim.
Yes, Batman indeed. Yeah, really funny, really fun. I love how they used the props in the pizza, which really turned black. Because really good use of the Dutch angle indeed, and the little silhouette of a man indeed. Good executed, and overall just a really funny superhero movie. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Nice.
So let's see what Tom has to say. There were some fight scenes in there as well. So what can you say about that, Tom?
I think Bandman is the best film of 2022 already. And yeah, that is. This is great stuff. I don't know, man. What can you tell about it? You can see how much fun the guys had making it, and to me, that's the most important thing to making movies. If it ain't fun, why are you making movies? So so the sound design was terrible, which is great. and the sounds of the motor when he was running, that was terrible, and that's great. And the fight sounds were terrible, which is also great. So I give it 10 butts out of 10.
Nice. Well, so really enjoyable movie. I'm curious to hear what you thought about Trapped Beyond as well. A super different movie, right? Family drama, bit surreal.
What?
What did you think about the second movie, Trapped Beyond?
That was too trippy and too relatable for me. It was it struck me in my deepest core, in a way. So that I don't know. It's hard to see those two movies together because it's on the one hand it's Bandman is like it describes one side of humanity. And the second movie, it describes the other side, and it has all the emotions that I need from films. So only the sound was terrible. Like the sound in the field, it was terrible. So I couldn't make out what they were saying, but I could still feel what they were saying.
Okay. Well, then they at least compensate.
And I think they had to make it a static camera angle, but at one point I thought maybe they interpreted static wrong because they use that effect to make it look as if the image itself was static. I don't know, like that. That was, I don't know. Nice use of effects. Very experimental. Great job.
Nice. Thanks for the wonderful feedback. Let's head back to the middleman here, Tim.
Yeah. Well, exactly what Tom was saying. It was kind of getting used to after Batman, of course, like a completely different kind of movie. But we do props on the contrast. Like the nature in the back was really grayish, and then the white costumes. So props and costume design over there would really emphasize that family and dystopian feeling of them passing or being somewhere else. Let's see, so the same thing with Tom, like the sound was especially somewhere in the middle. I kind of didn't hear the conversation right, which was sort of lacking in the story in the end. And with one thing, the effects were really creative, really good use of these effects, although it became a gimmick after a couple of minutes. A bit too much in a way. Like the static kind of was really emphasizing at first, but it really got a bit. It got to me in the end. But good story, like the family drama, really well used, and yeah, it really gave this dramatic feeling. It really got to me, especially after Batman. So well done on that.
And now for some closing remarks, Pip.
Yeah, well, it gave me like a little afterlife feeling. It was very dreamy, but also very nightmare-ish. And the marshmallow men I thought were very cool, very afterlife, and I also thought the flashback was very cool. Very well done. It took you right into the other, another time. So well done.
Okay, great. Thanks for the feedback. Well, then we're going to the last but not least movie, right? So exciting.
I thought the sound design was well done, which of course, if you don't have dialogue, you should have the sound design good.
Yeah.
So I thought that was well done. I also liked the sequence when it was dressing up, and the ticking of the clock was cut with it. I like the editing of that. So yeah, I like that. And it's the flashbacks were very well done. You could feel the terror in his, you could see it in his eyes. So acting was also great.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Let's go over to Tim.
Yes, indeed, sound design really on point, especially for the silent movie. Really, the sound worked perfectly with the props and the theme as well of the flashbacks, and sort of at first you were like, oh, is this is this one? You're sort of doubting if it's even a flashback or not, and it sort of starts to become more and more in that, which is really nice. The line. It was really funny how it got in the movie. It felt a bit added on, but really good. Yeah, it's a creative use of how to get it in the frame without actually using the song or anything else. So yeah, props on that. Yeah.
Nice, thanks. And then we'll end with Tom on 9.
Yeah, that was great. The last one. Jesus, a lot of nice visual ideas. And I think every filmmaker should start out making silent films, because that's the essence of cinematography, telling something with moving images. I think that's and this film proves that. I think the flashbacks were great. The cross cutting was nice. So very soon into the film, I understood there are two men and they're gonna have a date or something. They're waiting for each other. It was a clear story, nice stuff. Yeah, great job. Can't say a whole lot more.
Well, okay, great. Thanks for your feedback, judges.
Wait.
Oh, one thing.
Although it was. I have to say it was nearly as good as Penman.
Nearly as good as Penman. I think we've got a clear favorite there. Nice. Well, we are not yet cutting to the break where the judges will be discussing which award goes to which group, because first of all, Emma and Wieneke, who are also here, over there, I can see, you have made a wonderful after movie of the making of this film jam. So let's watch that together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Filmjam 2022 in English. Hello. They're hiding at home. Oh, okay.
The line is from Queen. It's
Because I hurt myself today.
To see if I still...
Real 9 Inch Nails. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
We got the amazing Torn-Up line. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
You are my fire, my one desire.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree?
The team is superhero.
Crime. Documentary.
Adventure.
Period piece.
Dystopian.
Family drama.
Yeah.
Dutch angles.
So...
One specific object always needs to be on screen. Static camera should not move.
We're supposed to film the entire movie in one take.
The entire movie is shot from a first-person perspective.
Split screen.
Yeah, we got the silent movie, so no talking.
We have a couple of ideas so far.
I think the one object in the screen the whole time and the crime work really well together.
Yes.
Yeah. To be...
Second World War, around that time.
Somebody once told me that the world was gonna roll me.
We have tons of ideas. No further spoilers, this is all you get.
But it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I think so. Very excited.
Really excited. Hello, good evening. We are here at the first team we're going to visit tonight. It's Friday evening and they're probably writing their script or already planning some shots. So let's ring the bell.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hello.
Waar gaat jouw voorkeur naar uit?
Ik vind al dat iemand.
So I heard
It's all
you're
hard
going
to
to be a parent. I'm going to be an intro parent.
What?
Let's
Oh,
make a
okay.
difference. Okay. Yes.
I'm not a killer. It was all an accident. I didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, we have enough gear, but we have to shoot everything in first person, so that's we have a lot of gear that we can't use now. We're gonna write everything today, and then we're gonna plan everything we have to do for tomorrow, and then we can fully use tomorrow.
Klokken.
We gaan niet zo'n groot deel dat in quarantaine zit. We just arrived at Team 8 after a riveting interview with Team 4, so that means another beer.
It's gone great! Reasonably well. Yeah, we've done the last shot, which is actually the first shot we're doing right now. It's about someone who has PTSD from World War. We have someone mainly on cinematography. I'm mainly doing the directing. She's mainly doing set dressing, props, style.
We wrote the most important scenes so
Yeah.
we could film it now, and then we have all the evening shots ready so we don't have to do that on the second day when we only have half a day left. And everything else we want to write this evening and then film tomorrow as soon as possible.
Do you think you're going to make it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Some
Yes.
disagreement here. We go to our next team, and they're actually filming, we think, at Gaslab.
Yeah. So yeah. Jawel. We do the laptop aan.
We're going to check the set. What kind of scene are you going to film?
We're gonna do the intro scene. Earbuds need to be in the frame the whole time, so it's gonna be a challenge.
The rest of the story is currently being written at the other side. So they have their whole office here. There's the set. And here is the office part where they're writing.
Ja. Wat doen we daarmee?
Okay, so we have to be quiet because we're on a set, but we can look from upstairs.
Op wat
Zo.
voor millimeter zit je nu?
Ik heb maar één lens.
Ja, op de lens, dat staat erop. En waar sta je
Alsof ze
op?
maar 48 uur hebben.
Ja.
Okay guys, it's a wrap for our first day. This was our last team that we're going to visit tonight. And
Ja, jullie wel hè? Jullie zijn gewoon klaar.
hello, good morning. It's currently Saturday and we are at our first team. And we haven't seen them yesterday, so let's see what they're up to.
Kind of rough start we had. It's going a lot better right now.
The main plot is about a pizza.
He gets a phone call by his supervisor that there's a bomb in the city, and of course that's superhero stuff. So he immediately jumps into it.
So you are the superhero, sorry.
Yes, apparently I got the main role.
How does it feel to finally have your team with you?
Yeah, it's good to not be. I don't know.
So from Gelderop we go to our next location. We already saw this group yesterday and they were writing a script. So let's see if they actually finish.
This house has been a gold mine. So first we thought we had to go to 3 different houses, but we don't, so that's nice. We wanted to first finish the whole script and then start shooting, because especially with the kind of thing we had, the story needed to be really solid, otherwise we couldn't just make it up along the way.
So you're going to film during the day and at night today? No, we're
Oh no, we're gonna start at.
Oké, kunnen jullie even hier gaan zitten, hoe jullie zouden gaan zitten?
Ja.
Kijk,
It's very professional.
Oh. So we are with our next stop, and they are shooting a new film over here, and it's themed Story Irrelevant, Talent Optional. So, let's see.
Let's try it again.
Doen we de shot bezig?
It's going well, but we still have a lot to do.
Okay,
so.
we'll get there.
The script is finished?
Yes, hold on.
This is our script.
These are our
beat sheets.
Ja, ze kan wel handheld, toch?
Ja. En dan kunnen we hetzelfde shot gewoon houden wat we nou hebben. Dus
wat kan hebben.
You're wondering, but it's like more directors and being an actor.
Yeah. It's a little chaotic, I must say. We don't really have a lead, so it's a little confusing, but we have a lot of input, so that's good. Together a little bit. Maybe in 48 hours we will see. So.
Okay, nice. And how do you feel the role fits you?
Well, I've played in this kind of time period before, so I kind of like it. It's a difficult person to play, but I like the challenge. So.
If you have to point one director that's the best director,
all of them.
I think I'm gonna get slapped in the face, but I think Kevin has a good lead, and we have a good DOP here with the camera work. So, and I mean, we have a good team. We all work together very well. So.
Exactly. Nice. Hey, daar zijn ze!
Yeah. Me and Sam been here since 8 o'clock.
Oh, really?
So it was very cold this morning. Still need an ending. Almost. 6 hours of sleep, but that's enough. That's enough. For the first day, that's enough.
We went to Hema and then we have breakfast. So we're going from hot to hair. Yeah, but we're still working on the ending. But we're hoping to let it happen as we go along. But I don't want to do it like in this. Okay.
And there she goes.
We're heading now to Team 3, and we haven't seen them yet, so let's find out how they were doing. Hallo! Nice.
The script is pretty much done now.
Okay.
And we're cleaning up our space now to start filming in a bit.
Nice. Most shots will be either here in the living room or in the bedroom or yeah, just in and around the house.
How does it make you feel that all the other groups we went to so far were already filming this morning?
Oh, well,
that's totally fine.
That makes us only more confident that our story is more solid.
Hello there, Jeff.
Hello. What is this?
You're one of the deaths from Corona?
Yes, I am one of the victims. I helped write the script, and I'm now gonna work on music and sound design.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
I'm gonna get the car out of your front yard now.
Yeah, do that.
It's going well. We're under time pressure at the moment.
You are what?
We're under time pressure.
Time pressure.
Discussed a lot about the script, how to make it better, and then now we are finally getting to do it. So hopefully we'll be done in 2 hours.
And you're doing the sound?
Yes. I just joined half an hour ago.
Okay.
And yeah, it's my first time doing such a thing. I was supposed to be one of his actors in his script.
So now you got downgraded.
Yeah. Okay. Multitasking. Yeah.
Playing the surreal bee now, the only challenge is not to trip over some stuff.
The only challenge.
But
Okay. How does it feel to be dead?
Not so bad.
Not so bad. Luckily, we managed to find a lot of volunteers to help because half of our team is with COVID now.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sad.
They're still helping. They did the script and they filmed some scenes. Charlie is really good at acting, so she's giving us some tips.
Do you have one tip for the people joining next year?
If you want to get into character, then really like sit with yourself
for like 5 minutes and kind of just feel like that character just in your head.
How do you get to feel dead?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm just taking it as it comes.
Good luck with the final shots. And the editing, of course.
Cool, that's gonna be the whole night tonight.
Okay, good luck. So we are now at our last location of the day. We are at Amstelveen. It's in the north of the Netherlands. And they are shooting apparently on a rooftop of this crazy building. So let's see what they're up to.
It's tough because it's only 84 hours. And you sleep a little bit less, but it's alright.
Yeah,
it's fun.
We slept for 3 hours, I think.
3 hours, yeah, tonight. Steady sleep routine.
Yeah. I'm the cinematographer, so finding where the camera goes and recording everything.
And I'm an actor, so I just play a role. It's fun to have a panic attack as an actor, not in real life. I'm sorry for that. We've got 2 more things to shoot, I think.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah, 3 or 4 shots. There's Tim, who's now working on the music, and
Bart is editing, and we're kind of, whenever we're filming and done with one scene, we're giving him the SD card, and then he gives us a fresh SD card.
We are on one of our sets.
Okay.
So this is the machine room, as we call it.
So what's your role in this whole movie?
I was asked to be the composer on this one, and I'm just receiving tiny bits of editing right now from Bart, so I can experiment and temporarily put some music on it already. There needed to be quite some tension, so okay, let's throw in a lot of dissonance, low sounds here at this climax, distorting some of the string sounds. As a way of
cool.
giving that feel to the audience.
It's Sunday morning and it is currently 11:37. That means they only have 1 hour and 23 minutes left to submit their movie. So let's see how the stress levels are going. So they are currently reviewing the last scene.
En dan pak ik...
Van aan op het aansteken naar uit.
Ja, oké. En dan pak ik dezelfde transitie.
1 hour and 22 minutes.
Yes.
See you soon. So we're now at another group to see how their stress levels are. And unfortunately we couldn't visit any more groups because they were just too stressed for us to come by. But let's see how they are doing. Hello. How are you doing?
Fine.
Are you sure? How much sleep did you get?
4 hours, I think. Because someone else got up at 6 to continue the editing. So that was great. Now we're looking over it.
Otherwise we would have like half an hour of sleep.
Nice. Whilst you're doing the finishing touches, we are sitting here waiting for you to submit your movies, which will be screened in this Corona Zaal tonight.
Now, let me just quickly take a sneak peek. Yeah, at the time. We'll have a break of half an hour, and then we'll get back with the awards. Ooh, exciting. See you in half an hour. Ik zou misschien bij het het is leuk als jullie hem geven en dan gaan ze...
Voor de prijs uitbreiden moeten we nu even de baklap trailer laten zien voordat we wat we alleen maar hebben. We zijn, dan is het zo van, oh jullie hebben een prijs gewonnen. Jullie mogen gratis naar de baklap.
Hallo!
Hier, nogmaals een trailer.
Ah ja. Ik denk het wel. Does Tom want to keep playing like this?
Ja, ik denk het wel hoor.
Ja.
Ik zou hem gewoon op de BIM zetten.
Welcome back everyone. So it was a very exciting afternoon for all of us, of course. There were some great movies there. We saw 7 amazing movies, all made within 48 hours. So just as a start, before we hand out any awards, maybe an applause for everyone for the amazing afternoon, the amazing movies. But of course, you are all here to see who has won one of these most wonderful awards. And what we are going to do is I am going to list a couple of groups who are in the running for each award. Ooh, exciting. And then I would like these groups to come forward. So first we are going to go to our first award, which is Best Cinematography. So for Best Cinematography, can I get groups 5, 7 and 8 forward? So group 5, 7 and 8. Those were Complex, Trapped Beyond and Rendezvous.
Ja.
And then I am going to give the word to Tim.
Ja, is goed.
Ja?
Even kijken hoor. Zeg je? Oh, so yeah. Okay. Well, the award for the best cinematography. It was quite difficult because there were quite some well-executed movies on that. We had Complex, which was done in a stunning location. You used a lot of external lights. You had your own gaffer. Amazingly done. Let's see. We had Trapped Beyond. We really loved how you used the natural light in combination with the shots and the framing you made. And we had Rendezvous, which we really loved the shots and how you combine those with the editing and just like you really took your time for the shots. We noticed it in the after movie as well. Done great. But there can only be one winner, of course, the best cinematography, and we would like to give the award to 9 FPS.
Let's go to the next award then.
Yes.
Yeah. We will go to Best Sound Design, and Group 5, you can stay on the podium. Yes, please stay on the podium. And I would also like to welcome forward group number 8 for Rendezvous. So you can also stay here. Oh, next time for you.
Oh, you silly man.
It is silly man. So Best Sound Design. Pip, I'm going to give the word to you.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, the feedback we already gave to you all were just great sound design. Yes, of course, because if we didn't think that, you wouldn't be standing here. And I'm just gotta dig into my head real quick.
So many movies in one day, right? Too much to
Okay, well, group number 8, you had the silent movie, of course. So you had, had to do well on the sound design, and group number 5, you had a little bit, I don't even think, yeah, you had a bit of dialogue, but it wasn't very much. So you also had to rely on the sound design. And our winner is, yeah, 9 frames per second again.
Wow.
Another one.
Another one. Then we'll go to best acting. Group number 5, stay here. Don't move. Stay here.
Okay, yeah, Tommy staat hier in.
And I would also like to call forward group number 4, Karik Getijnd, for best acting.
And best group title. Do I need to say something?
Yes,
jij bent
it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Hi guys. Hi. Hello, tiny people. Yeah. So the acting in 5, it was fun to see that you almost died in being a mechanic, having a panic attack. That was very impressively done. I was seriously worried during the movie, so credits to that. But I will have to say that the acting in number 4 is the best.
Congratulations, Karik Getijnd.
It was very natural, and there were points in the documentary where I thought, like, did this really happen? Did they actually take inspiration from a real event? And because it felt so natural. So great job, tiny people.
Well, please go back. And group number 5, you can go back. So then we go on to best writing. And I would like to get group number 8 and group number 3 forward for best writing. So, Rendezvous and what was it again, Charlie?
Charlie said
Factory. So this is for best writing. Oh, there goes the jam.
Yes.
There goes all the jam.
Okay, so for best writing, yeah, we had these 2 films. We were quite surprised by how well you wrote the script for Ignorance is Bliss, and how well you composed the line, of course. In the movie, you were really spot on that one. Really nice. On point, group 8, Rendezvous. The movie really took us in, like without even a narrative, and your editing, you really made us feel like a good written story, like really well done. But yet again, just one person can be the winner. You gotta take a piss. We heard that. But for writing, we want to give the awards to Ignorance is Bliss. Congratulations.
Yay, thanks. So then we go on to best jam, which means best use of all the elements. And then I would like to call forward group 3. You barely are seated. Come back. And group number 6, please. So, Ben Man, please come forward. So, best jam.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Okay, so Batman, the best jam, of course. We saw a little man, a silhouette of a little man. So we thought that was very clever done. yeah, the point, of course, if you see the sentence, you think, okay, we need to make that visual. And group number 6, no, group number 3, I'm sorry. I had a feeling that you wrote the script around the jam, which was very cleverly done. So the winner is group number 3. Whoa! So we're 2 for Tuesday for group number 3. Please go ahead and take your seat again, because then we go over to best editing. Best editing, and I would like to call forward group number 1, 5, and 8. Number 1, number 5, and number 8. Yeah. So we got the Buds, Complex, and Ryan.
Yes, this was a tough call. Very, very tough. I really like Yeah? Yeah? Alright. This was tough, but mainly because I really like the train spotting vibe that the number 1 had, so I don't have the names here, but the first film. And so the cross-cutting was nice, fast pace, all that stuff. That was great. Although I do think that the editing in 5 and 8 were a little more interesting. And mainly, like with 5, obviously, is the split screen that does a lot, but also the timing of the 2 stories that come together, break apart. That was great. But the real edit winner will be 8 because very well. It fitted the story, and using flashbacks in the right way is hard to do. But they have really cool visual ideas that have to do with editing. So great fucking job! Yeah.
Nice. Well, please go ahead.
Oh yeah.
And then before we go to the final award, the big one for all the marbles, best film, yes. I heard that you were a bit angry at me and the rest of the committee.
Yeah, we as judges had a really difficult decision because we wanted another prize. We really wanted to get a costume / set design prize because some of the films are really on point on this, and well, especially one of the films which really stood out in costume design was Bandman, of course. Amazingly done, like really good. But we really want to give, a virtual prize, so to say, to group number 7, to the Tread Beyond on the beautiful set design. We don't have the prize for this, but
it will be there next year.
It will be next year. So
yes. Yeah. So applause.
Applause.
Nicely done. And then we go, really to the big one, right?
Yes.
The best
the overall
film.
one.
Yeah. Which group should I call forward, or should I just call all of them forward?
No, I think we'll just do this over here. Maybe let's see. Tom, do you maybe want to do like the final one?
Maybe I can reveal it with a paper.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write this.
Okay.
I'm gonna write the winner.
Somebody already figured out what he's writing?
Wait. Okay.
Okay, can we get a drum roll in here?
Yeah. And the
winner of the Filmjam 2022
is
number
9.
Congratulations!
Yeah! And that's the trophy!
Nice, well done!
Congratulations!
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I get the first?
Yeah, of course,
You don't get to leave just that. Yeah? You've been on the podium quite a lot today already, right? So did you, going into this, have any ideas that you were going to win this many awards?
No, I think we just have fun.
You just had fun, which is of course the most important part. Yeah.
Don't forget to mention.
The judges already remind me, you get to go to Bangla for free! Which reminds me that each and every one of you in the audience, don't forget we've got the sign-up form over there in the foyer, with which you can get a lot of sale on your tickets, right? So make sure to put in your details on the form.
Free discount.
Free discount, yes. Well, thank you. Do you have any closing remarks, maybe? Thanks.
Oh,
Nice.
I have one remark.
Great. Well,
There's one more remark over here.
one more remark.
Yeah.
It was very hurtful and inspiring to see the after movie. It made judging so much harder because I saw the pain you went through. You all went through the lack of sleep, but also the fun you had. And I think that's the most important thing because these films are not to be judged; they're just to be watched and to be made. And I hope you're all inspired enough to keep making them, because it's not about who wins. It's not about who wins. It's about the fun you have during the activities. So.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, judges. I have something for you as well, because of course, what would this film jam be without our wonderful judges? So for each and every one of you, I got this nice little bioscoopon. So thank you very much, Pip.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can I get a round of applause for Pip?
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much, Tim. Nice. Here you go. And thank you very much, Tom. Shall I just? I will put it over here. Okay. Just put it. Yeah.
Where did he put it?
We'll make sure it gets to you. So a round of applause for our judges. And of course, we also had a lot of volunteers this film jam. First of all, I would just put a special highlight on our man who did all of the technical stuff today and on Friday as well, because our own technical person got COVID. So I would like to give a big round of applause for Kevin. And I would also like to thank Fabienne and Daphne. Could you come forward, please? Yeah, so thank you very much for volunteering and helping us get this all done in time. Yeah. Applause, please. And of course, Jules, we haven't forgotten about you, will get a bioscoopon to you as well. And that unfortunately brings us to the end of today. But as you might have seen, there are all of these little jams here on the podium, and we don't know what to do with them. So for each and every one of you, we got as a nice little memento, we got this nice little jam. And if one of your team members isn't here, feel free to take one with them for that as well. Okay? Nice. So that was it. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I did. And we will have a nice after party in Hubble. We are going to clean this all up first, and we will join you afterwards. So that was it. Thank you very much.
And one final applause for Hans.
And now comes the anticlimax, where you slowly walk out.
With a little elevator music.
Ja.
Ik zal deze meenemen voor je, Tom.
Don't forget to
Discopool.
Yeah. The jam. Peanut butter jam.